Listen to me, John. It is only for the sake of my son, my own dear boy, that I listen to this horse shit any longer.
Oh, you listen to me!
The board were told about the bullying that your son was part of. But you let it happen. And when things went wrong, you pressured and threatened, and you paid to cover up the suicide.
$10 million. That's what I have for you. Say yes and end this madness.
Calm down, Cicillo. I don't want your filthy money. But I have a suggestion. A trade. One that I would gladly take myself if it would bring my son back. Your life for Titus's. Trade places with your son. Your dear boy that you would pay any price for. You do that, and I will let all the hostages go.
Come on, Dad, please. Come on, Dad. Please.
Well, Cicillo?
Cut the fade. I have nothing left to say to this man.
Sir, this is a live negotiation. You cannot just...
Sir, your son. I said cut the feed!
Listen carefully. These are our next demands. $60 million. 10 into the bank account of our choosing, and the remaining 50 million to be divided equally into the accounts of the 5,000 poorest households in this country. You have 2 hours.
Look at the pendulum, regulate, super immaculate swing. Fire on chariot, carrying my train, be blazing on wheels. I rob the riches at night, so by the morning I'm free. And they be ringing alarms when I'm too close to my kill. I got my eyes, I got my eyes, so time to run. Ring the alarm, so put your bodies on the floor. I come and get it, 'cause I'm the baddest of them all. Yeah, I'm the baddest.
I want 2 hours on the clock.
Yes, sir.
Jana, get me those 5,000 accounts. Why 60 million? What's the angle here?
They want to turn the tide of public opinion to be more sympathetic to their cause.
But why? If AFE is behind this, how does giving money to the poor push their agenda?
Every step they've taken so far has been a calculated one. From the unsavory backgrounds of the tycoons to this next demand. They want to paint themselves as Robin Hood.
John, how long is it going to take to get the names of all those account holders? Jana?
He's a bad father.
Sir, the EG wants to huddle on the new demands.
Jana, are you,
Yes, sir. Already on it.
Let's go.
What if they don't accede to our demands?
Then we go to plan B.
Doesn't Blue need to concur?
Blue has given the signal. It's a go. If they don't play along, we have to show them we're serious.
I am not leaving here without my money.
Let's hope they're not so stupid.
Yeah, this is the old ventilation shaft. This was built when KMRT first started in Singapore more than 30 years ago. But when the new ventilation ducts were built, some 17 years ago, they didn't destroy the old ducts. They simply sealed it with a thin layer of cement. You see that one over there? It runs right across through the top of the train, somewhere between the first and the second cabin.
So there's a chance the hostage takers don't know about it?
Well, not many people know about this. If they only rely on recent maps, and even up to 15 years ago, it won't show up.
They want to help the poor. Does it mean they're not all that bad?
Have you forgotten? They killed him in cold blood. Don't ever assume for a moment that they are soft or that we can overcome them.
Whatever it is they're doing, good people don't just kill the innocent just for some cause.
The news are all over it. They're calling them the Oval Line Robin Hoods.
The hostage takers also posted on social media that 60 million may sound a lot, but it really is small change for our four wealthy friends. They also want the money for the 5,000 needy households to come from them. They're good at this, using the media to manipulate their image.
So what's the plan?
Our priority is those hostages. But what they're asking for, it's not easy. We need more time. That's where you come in. We need another 2 hours, or if not, at least one.
That's double what they've given us. And after what happened to Razak, they may not want to talk to me.
It's impossible to do it in 2 hours. You need to convince him.
No. I don't think I could handle losing someone else.
Give us a minute. This isn't what you thought your day would be like when you woke up this morning.
I'm not falling apart.
It's fine if you are. We haven't done this in a while. You quit because of your last case.
Are you done stating the obvious? I'm sorry, Professor. You know, some people might say that one mistake shouldn't ruin a career. But when that mistake costs people their lives, So tell me, what would you do if you were me?
It wouldn't be about me. It would be about saving those innocent people. You made a mistake. Learn from it. Don't run away from it. Use your trusting, empathetic nature. You can do this. You have to. The hostages need you.
There's so many of us. Can't we just take him down? Are you crazy? They have guns. And even if we take him down, they're just gonna come in and spray us with bullets.
How's everyone doing? as usual, I have come to liven up your day. So, who shall I pick next? Shall we have some fun?
I need to know what you're planning. Everything.
We're exploring a train breach. So the team needs time to practice on an identical train held in another tunnel. But it's best it doesn't come to that. For now, we need more time to convince the four and transfer the money. Can you handle that?
I'll try my best.
Wake up! Look!
It's them.
Hello, John.
Hi, Wen Si.
Perhaps you know why I'm calling?
No, not really. I think I was pretty clear and we've sent over the details. But we do have 1 hour and 46 minutes, so I'm happy to chat. You know what? Since you already know who I am, let's do a video call. I want to see your face. It's nice to finally meet you, Wen Si. Now please, stop trying any more stunts and let's focus on what's really important. The hostages.
We are focused on the hostages. So no games. We need more time.
No.
This is not an impulsive act for you, John. You must know that 2 hours is not realistic. To secure the bank accounts of the 5,000, coordinate with the banks, get Bhagawan and gang to pay up. Help me to help you, John.
Spoken like a truly impeccable negotiator. You wouldn't be so black and white if you know how much we have in common. That's why I chose you.
Go on.
I know all about you. How you were one of the top in your field until you wrongly profiled a serial killer. You vouched for him, said he was innocent, and you went on to kill his mother. How did you get it so wrong? Listen carefully. Here's the chance for you to redeem yourself. If you read me correctly, you know I only want justice. And here's why I chose you. You are a victim. You are one of us.
Absolutely. I will pay my part. Anything to save my son. I'll even contribute the lion's share.
Thank you. But we need your help to influence the other three.
Influence.
Help us convince them to cough up their share. It will make you look good in the eyes of the public. A grieving father in despair.
I will do it because I am a grieving father in despair, not because it's going to make me look good. Ma'am.
Of course. I wasn't implying otherwise.
No. No. Of course you weren't.
In what way am I a victim?
Think back on your life. At what moment were you the saddest?
When my grandmother died.
How did she die?
What does my grandma have to do with anything?
It was you and your grandmother against the world, wasn't it? Two decent human beings trying to make the best out of the situation. She became sick with liver failure. And you became a caregiver.
Grandma.
Hey, I thought you had an exam tomorrow. Why aren't you studying at home?
Because I was smart. I revised early.
Now, what was one interesting thing you learned today?
I learned that an empty stomach can actually fill you up. I gave a stray cat most of my lunch. You?
I learned that one of the cute doctors here is still single.
Babe. Any news?
Well, since they say I've only 3 weeks to live, because it's me we're talking about, that means more than 3 months.
My parents died when I was a baby. If it hadn't been for her, she was my world.
I can't imagine how relieved you were when you heard that they finally found a liver for her.
We got news about the liver a couple of hours ago, so everything's in order and the surgery is scheduled for tomorrow morning.
Pick up my prettiest dress. My new liver deserves a grand welcome.
Definitely. Thank you, Dr. Gerald. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was the happiest moment of my life. But within hours, it would become the saddest.
The doctor that took care of your grandmother. Did you know he killed himself?
I heard he died, but I thought it was an accident.
Any fun ideas? I feel like being charitable. Why don't we play a game of get to know you? You pick someone you would like to go next, and we'll look inside their bags, their phones, to get to know them better, to see if they really are interesting enough to be our next volunteer. Sounds good, right? Who wants to start?
Tell me what happened.
She was so happy. I dressed her up in her favorite cheongsam.
Perfect.
I knew you'd be okay. I just did.
Miss Cha,
Then our world fell apart. The administrator told us there had been a mistake. The liver was not available for Grandma.
What did they tell you exactly?
We are so sorry for the mix-up, but she'll be next, that's for sure.
When will that be? The doctor says she only has... She can't wait that long.
It's okay, darling. I'll make it, don't worry.
I want to see Dr. Gerald. Where is he?
Dr. Gerald is not available.
Not available? Are you kidding me?
He's no longer handling your grandma's case. I'm so sorry.
Wait. No, there must be someone we can talk to. The liver never came. I blamed Dr. Gerald for giving us false hope, for leaving us when we needed him. Much later, I learned he had died in an accident of some sort.
Dr. Gerald died. He died trying to expose the truth. And the truth, Wen Si, is there was no mix-up. Your grandmother was next in line on that list.
But someone else got the liver. Do you want to know who?
I know that this is a lot to take in, but this situation is...
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that amount of money isn't that easy.
You and I know it's possible.
People are already treating us like criminals. It would imply that we are guilty of the allegations.
Well, my board members are completely against it.
This should come from our private funds, and we should make that very, very clear.
Perception is everything, even if it's from private funds.
I'm sorry, but what type of assurance do we get if we do this?
Assurance?
Yes, assurance. Assurance that the authorities might exercise some sort of perspective on the allegations made against us.
If they are false, you have no reason to be worried.
We've all been questioned by the police.
If you have nothing to hide, you don't need to be worried, right? Just think of this as something for the greater good. Your contribution won't look out of place. You're all known for your philanthropy. Mr. Abani, you've contributed millions to the arts and the disabled community. Mr. Quek, you're known for your work preserving marine life. Miss John, you've done your fair share providing employment for the disadvantaged women. By helping to pay the ransom and clearly communicating your genuine intentions, it would help your case.
We can all get out of this negativity. We can turn this all around.
Or there could be backlash. We could come across as guilty.
If it is done with sincerity, it will at the very least seed doubt in the public's mind. Right now, you have an onslaught of allegations coming at you, and all you're doing is denying it. You need to put actions to your words. If word gets out that you decline to pay, that wouldn't help your case at all, would it?
We need time to decide this.
I'll come back in 10 minutes.
Jeffrey Quek is one of our 4 friends. His father, Roger Quek, is the CEO of that hospital, and they were offered $1 million for that liver from some wealthy royalty who was seeking treatment here. He even went on to charge another $1 million for hospital services, of which he pocketed half. At the expense of your grandmother, of course. He literally murdered her.
No.
Dr. Gerald was dead against this. He was fighting the injustice, and so he was removed from his role.
Whatever it is you're about to tell me, how do I know you're not just making all of this up?
Why do you think we want the media to investigate? Go read the reports. This is not an isolated case. were a young girl back then. You had no money, no recourse, and it took advantage of you. Are you okay?
I need a minute. Do you think he's convinced he got to me?
You mean all that was an act?
She turned the tables on John. Now he'll want to see if he's gotten to answer. This will make him more amenable to her requests.
Did you really think I was gonna let myself get played again?
We just got a ton of intel. Get to work. Hey, I am sorry about your grandmother. Must have been hard. Yeah, Sean. Thank you. Naga's almost done with their drills.
I vote him.
Stupid! I vote him too.
My, aren't you popular? Looks like we have a winner.
No, wait,
Thanks, Green. Let's see what else we can find out about you.
அது ஏன் phone தானே? That's my phone.
What are you trying to hide? You want to play games with me? My, what an array of panties. Toilet shots. And on crowded trains, escalators, and lifts too. Our friend here is a filmmaker specializing in upskirting.
No, my photos. My friend sent them to me.
I always wondered what kind of psycho has the time to fix a camera on his shoe.
Like I said, my friend sent them to me.
Sure.
Who the hell asked you?
Hey!
Please. Okay, those are my photos. Nobody got hurt, right? I was just looking. But I stopped. I stopped long ago.
You molested me this morning, you bastard! I hate you! How could you do this to me?
He said you didn't get hurt, right? How about I let you ladies have a go at him? Just don't draw any blood. You look like you have the right tools.
I have accessories in my bag.
Knock yourselves out. Be as creative as you want.
Sorry, I had to process what you said.
How are you feeling?
Helpless. Like I want to smash something.
That's exactly how Dr. Jarrell felt. You know, he uncovered a lot of cover-ups in that hospital, and he was trying to expose them. But instead, he was accused of misconduct by Mr. Quack's management team. He lost his job, his reputation, and his will to live. So he turned to alcohol. And one day, he was ran over when he was walking home drunk.
The rich and powerful play their games, and the innocent suffer. Is that why you're doing this, John? To right the balance?
There are too many wrongs to ever be balanced, Wen Si. But at least with what we are doing, people are going to hear about this. Authorities are going to sit up, and hopefully, some will benefit.
I know why you want me here now, John. I feel for your cause. I want to do my job well, with no more lives at risk. Give me the extra 2 hours, John, and I will make sure that the money goes to those in need.
Are you trying to play me, Wen Si? Are you trying to buy time?
Of course I'm buying time. It doesn't benefit anyone if the money can't get to where you want it to go because of a shortage of time. It doesn't benefit you or us if any more hostages lose their lives. Help me, help you.
You get 1 more hour.
It doesn't hurt, does it?
What's going on?
Nothing? Here's your next volunteer. Again.
Please.
Pick him.
Take me instead. I volunteer. Yeah.
Titus, no, don't go.
Titus.
Titus, don't go.
No. Please. He's only a boy.
I take
take up space anyway. Take me.
So you're giving up yourself for him. For a father who chooses his wealth and his status over protecting his son. Is it worth it? You just had a hard but necessary lesson. You give up on him, not on yourself. And you will be stronger for it. Him.
He volunteered. He volunteered. Please. 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 Don't take me, please. Please. Information. Let me go, I'll tell you.
Oh, now is not the time to start spinning stories, Weinstein. Take comfort in the fact that you will be the lead in our next action drama.
What the messages? Honey, something to print on
We're practicing 12 scenarios with a 99% success rate each time. 10 to 12 men. And we're confident that the HTs do not know about the sealed vent above the train. It hasn't appeared in any records over the last 15 years, so that's where we'll enter.
Good. Stand down while we negotiate the release of the next batch of hostages.
Sir, there are always going to be hostages left. If we breach, we can save everyone.
You know, we can't take that risk while negotiations are ongoing and there's progress.
Sir! Permission to reconnaissance the vent, sir. Limited team, 2 to 3 men. And perhaps you can place eyes and ears above the train. So that event when we do breach, we can be better prepared.
If you are absolutely certain you will not be discovered, permission granted.
Sir!
Please! My son is on that train. He's only 16. Barney. If I could give my life for his, for those hostages, I would do it in a heartbeat.
I have nothing to hide. If our companies have issues, I'd like to root them out myself.
If we give in to the hostages demand that you foot the bill for the ransom, doesn't that make us look guilty? And they didn't come here to cutting us some slack.
Of course they can't give us concessions, but you know very well that even in a court of law, they will take into account mitigating factors. And this money that you donate will be the mitigating factor.
Fine, I'll do it. There are innocent people in there. Can you live with yourself?
People. How are we responsible for this? Shouldn't they be protecting us? Why is this on us?
I'm in.
The tycoons are on board. Now we just have to show the HTs that our friends have agreed, huh? Let's update Minister Hakim.
40 meters.
Thanks for your help. I'll arrange for our press officers to speak to your respective teams. You did well, all things considered.
Considering I'm a coward, you mean?
It's not my place to judge you. But for your sake, I hope your son comes out of this safe. So if you ever had to give that performance again, you'd actually feel it.
We're transferring the money as we speak. We'll do it in 2 tranches. We'll transfer it into the accounts of the individuals you've specified first, and then into your account.
Okay. I will be verifying that with my own sources. Hold on.
Confirmed. Some of our contacts have received the money.
Carry on.
You've received the signed agreements from Mr. Bhagawan, Mr. Kwek, Ms. Cheon, and Mr. Abani. I'm sure you can see we're in the process of fulfilling your second request.
Mr. Quack! Mr. Quack!
What are the authorities want with you?
Thank you, Wen Si. Thank you very much for your assistance.
It's time you fulfilled your part and released the next batch of hostages.
What are the authorities want with you?
Well, I just want to say that I'm absolutely appalled by this entire fiasco. All right, and when the opportunity came for me to do my part, I seized it.
Black, come look at this.
I personally will be paying a large portion of the ransom money myself. I mean, if anything happens to these people, I wouldn't be able to live it down.
Are you watching this?
John, let's focus on the hostages, please.
Let's have some fun with this. Plus, my entire family is in a state of despair over this tragedy. But that does not mean I'm guilty in any way. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
There's IG pictures of your family going viral, Mr. Quack, and apparently your wife is in London on a shopping spree, and your kids are at a pool party where they're making water bombs out of champagne.
Thank you very much.
Wait, Mr. Quack.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Quack, please.
I will keep my end of the bargain. Get ready to receive the next batch of hostages.
Please, just listen to me. I swear, one of the passengers is planning something. I saw him sending a message to someone. I think I saw him typing. Please, just let me go, and I'll tell you who's planning.
We're almost done. We're okay. Preparing to reinsert eyes.
Proceed.
Stop. Tell Naga to stop.
What do you mean? What's happening?
There's been a development.
Naga, abort mission.
Sir?
There's a person of interest on the train. Repeat, POI on board.
Everybody knows, oh no. Everybody knows. Ooh, Black, I found another rat. Show him your bag. Come on. You can feel it in the air, it's coming. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in the air, yeah, it's coming. Everybody knows. Hits you like a freight train running. Whoa, slash, slash, slash. Hits you like a freight train running. Hits you like a, hits you like a, hits you like a.